All right, I see Yasin Latif in the building.
What the fuck I said?
Greetings. Can I see video?
Yeah, okay. So the goddess Ada, can you speak?
Give me 1 second. My daughter is clowning.
Okay, no problem. Sharon, you able to speak? I don't know what's going on with that. All right, so we live now, family. So yesterday I was giving everybody the 4 basic forms. There are more forms than that, but these are the 4 basic forms. And the reason I started to basically upgrade the lessons in this way is because it puts us in a position to where we can actually start to learn how to move the verbs and talk like right now with the more verbs that we actually learn. So another thing, the reason that you never see me use a whiteboard or a chalkboard is because I require that everybody brings pen and paper to the actual class. And I get you guys to actually write it, because the more you write it, the more you can see the way the words are spelled and the way I pronounce it. I think that makes it more interactive for you guys, right? So because I noticed that was it was mentioned yesterday. So with the 4 forms that we went over yesterday, we were going on the simple present, or what we call the statement tense. We were going over the present tense for only the first person of I'm doing that particular act of the verb right now. We went over the past tense, right, with the 3A system, and we went over the past participle. Now, I sent a video in the group. How many people have been able to actually watch that video?
You referencing the last video you just sent?
Yeah, I sent the video past tense and past tense participle and present perfect in the group so that y'all could be able to watch it.
Right.
Are you talking about the one from YouTube?
Yes, the one from YouTube.
I saw it in there. I didn't get an opportunity to watch it just yet, but I'm pretty clear on the tenses right now. I'm gonna go back and watch it when I get a moment.
Okay, cool. It's just a help for you guys, because it's doing it like in the English for y'all. And I think that for some, Kyle said he's pretty good with it. I think Sambos says that he's good with it. And the brother Muhammad, he said that he's actually good with it. But just in case y'all needed a little bit more help, the video is there. So let's jump right into it. Today, what I want to do is I want to go back, review that lesson that we did yesterday, and then add on to those vocabulary and get y'all brothers and sisters to actually try to start using it. Now, I just need to know, who does not have the actual prefix pronouns? Is there anybody in the group that do not know their pronouns? I'm talking, huh?
Hey, y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get it to where I can see you, but I can't see you. But okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Who is that, Sharon?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Rahul back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the camera on because I'm actually laying down right now. But
no, it's okay. You're good. I got my little scarf on.
Okay, cool. Again, and what I start doing is broadcasting us live, because I don't know what Clubhouse got going on, but they basically they wouldn't let us have the replays. So I just start sending everybody the Zoom link. And when I Zoom, I just go ahead and automatically live stream it to YouTube. So if anybody late, they miss a class, the classes will be posted on my YouTube channel. And I usually just send it to the group afterwards. But anyways, what I'm thinking that we need to do is go back over yesterday's lesson with the 4 basic forms, simple present. We only did 2 words besides when, we started talking the English. I think that was the sister Chantra, I think it was, I'm not sure. but when we started, the English for her, because I don't think that it was clear what the present, not the present, I'm sorry, the past tense participle was, right? So, but I think we did jalous, and we did the word the verb jalous, and we did the verb nazor for see and sit, right? So I just need to know who don't know their actual pronouns.
Brother, I'm starting from the beginning. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the videos because this is basically new. I don't
Okay.
have background at all.
Is this the brother Yasin Latif?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do for you, brother, because I know you just starting, I'm going to actually send you all of the previous lessons because most of them I either have in PowerPoint or on my TikTok channel. So you'll get the pronouns, you'll get the vowels, you'll get the alphabet, and the lesson that we just did yesterday, because I just started teaching the four forms, the four basic forms of the verb. I already recorded that, and I can send that YouTube, and I'll add you to the messenger group. That way, when I post stuff, I can give it to you guys all at one time.
Oh yeah. Thank you, brother.
Okay. So now, can somebody explain to me what a simple present tense verb is in Nuwaubic and how it is used?
Explain to you and say that one more time.
Can somebody explain to me what a simple present tense verb is in Nuwaubic and how it is used?
I believe this is just a simple present tense. It's a statement, and you would utilize it to basically convey what it is that you're doing.
Right. And when you say doing, that that word specifically doing, abnido, is the continuous present. Basically something
What
you
you
do. There you
Gotcha.
there you go. Something that you do. All right. Can somebody explain to me how to use the second form? Like explain to me what the second form is, which is the present tense continuing, and how it's used? Come on now, let's get motivated. We need participation. I'm trying to get it to where I don't got to pick y'all. But I pick.
I have my nouns wrote down. I have my alphabet, and I've been practicing that. I was trying to say yesterday I do not have my pronouns. Actually, if you just want to send me a list of what I need to catch up on, because
Okay, yeah, this is Sharon, right? You're the one
yes,
that's doing the EL
yeah,
class,
I'm just
correct?
yes.
Okay, sis, I'll go ahead and send you that. All
Okay,
right, anybody else that was in class? Because the mass majority of the brothers and sisters that's on here now was in class yesterday.
All right, so for the present tense, I could use the word talking as in I'm talking to you right now. So it's demonstrating what you're currently doing.
Absolutely. As you're speaking it, you're doing it.
Right.
All right, perfect. So can somebody else explain to me how to use the past tense inside of the language? What is the past tense and how do you use it?
Okay, so the past tense will be something that you already have done. So that'll be so for sitting, that'll be jalasa. So that'll be that you have sat there.
Right. So be careful with the word have and has. I asked that question for a reason. It's not something that have been done, because when you say have been and the kulina, you're still talking about past tense participle, something that had been done.
Right. Okay. Got that.
I had sat. I had ate. But when we normally talk, we don't always use the word had. We just say ate, sat, spoke. You ever saw, I ate, I sat, and so on and so forth. So the last form, which is the most complicated form in the damn language. Can somebody explain to me what the past tense participle is and how it is used?
I'm gonna have a 10 minute, okay?
Y'all going by store?
Yeah.
Okay, past tense is when it happened in the past, but isn't determining if it stopped.
Past tense participle. Okay, give me an example, Muhammad.
So that'll be Julissa. So that's have or has sat.
Okay, you're missing one thing. What has to happen when you're speaking in the past tense participle?
You had to put, you had to put under, you had to put has or have before you say the verb.
Oh, yeah, you have to put has or have.
Mhm. Okay, so that'll be Anda Julissa.
Okay, so
Has or have sat.
okay, so I want to make this clear. Does everybody understand that? Do you understand that, Sharon? Hey, Susie,
No.
you don't?
No, I'm listening. No, I repeat it so I can try to get it.
Okay. Some words in English, and this is why I'm going to send you that. Well, I sent the video to the group, so you may want to watch the video. So when you use a past tense participle, and this is the most complicated part of English. Okay, that's cool. Tell you. When you use the past tense participle, right?
Mhm.
All that is saying is that when you use the word have with the past tense, right? When you use the word have or has with the past tense, because in the English you could say I'm gonna use a word that actually changes. They call it in English an irregular verb. An irregular verb in English is like the word show. Why? Because when you say showed you say it in the past tense, but when you say it in the past tense participle, you use the term shone.
Yeah.
The sun shone very bright in the sky. You
So that's
understand?
like
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. So when
so
I'm gonna use I'm sorry, somebody was trying to speak.
oh yes, brother. I was saying so that like refer to something that's already happened. Something
That has already been done, but it doesn't indicate the action has stopped. Like
okay.
like let's say for example, if a person was to say to you, I've seen a lot of the master teacher's books. I've seen Andy Nuzira Katorshil Katabab Biha Padnabab Yanun, right? I've seen a lot of books by the master teacher, right? I have seen. That's the past tense participle because it's saying that you already saw it, but it doesn't indicate whether the action of you still seeing it has stopped yet. So
Oh
seen is a past tense participle.
yes.
Shown is a past tense participle. Drunken or drunk, because that's the past tense participle of the past tense of drank. I drank the juice. I've drunk the juice. I ate. I've eaten.
Yes.
Eaten would be the past tense participle. I've eaten already. Andy ukila. I've eaten. Kibla already. Right? So I just want to make sure y'all understand that because we're going to do more words. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all some vocabulary words and nouns. And we're going to go straight into forming sentences. So we did the 4 forms of the verb sit yesterday. We did the 4 forms of the verb see yesterday. So I'm going to give y'all 2 more verbs, right? And we're going to jump right into it. So here's the 3-part verb. Now, usually when I give you guys the verbs, I always give it to you just in the 3-part verb, right? And for those that are new, I'm gonna repeat what I spoke yesterday. In Nuwaubic, it's predominantly based on what's called 3-part verbs, but there's also what we call 2-part verbs and 4-part verbs. A 3-part verb is nothing more than any 3 consonants that when you place vowels in it, it shows action. So let's just say NTG, right? That's a 3-part verb. If we was to say HTG, that's a 3-part verb. NTG is the 3-part verb of the word say or pronounce. HTG is the 3-part verb of the word need. So These are the words we're going to work on. I want y'all to write these three letters. N, F, N. N is in Nancy. F is in Frank. N is in Nancy. N, F, N. All right. So now I'm gonna go with the brother Jesus, because we haven't heard from Jesus yet. You already know how to put that in the simple present. I want you to kind of tell the group what two vowels do we use in Nuwaubic to be able to make the three-part verb into a simple present statement form.
All right. So to make the NFN a simple present, we would put the A in between the N and the F.
That is correct.
And we would put the U. All right. So the two letters there would be A and U. We would put the U between the F and the N.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And now, can you give us the pronunciation?
I can take a shot at it.
Okay, go ahead.
Nafun.
Nafun. Nafun.
All right, Ben.
That's right. Now, this verb means give. This verb means give. Okay, that was perfect. So now, I want everybody to write the same three letters again. N, F, N for the second form. That's the simple present. And if you're new to the group, I want you to make a note that that particular form is the simple present tense. Make that first form is the simple present tense. This form is the actual present tense. And what we mean by present is ing. It's continuing present. It has an ing. It would be in the English. Now, can somebody tell us how to take that three-part root and convert it to, or conjugate it rather to the present tense happening right now?
I can if I can be heard.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I can if I can be heard.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it would be, you'll put the A first before the N. Then you will use the E between the F and the N. The last N will use the U at the end. So
Okay.
A-E-U.
Okay, that's perfect. But how that would be explained to the group, because I'm getting y'all to learn how to teach other people. What must be known first is what are the vowels that go inside of the tense, and then we explain where the vowels are placed. So in the present tense, the three vowels that makes up the present tense happening right now is the A, E, U. That's right. And then once you know that the vowels that makes up the present tense is A, E, U, then you place the A in front of the N, as the brother said before. You place the E between the F and the second N, and you place the U at the end. All right, Yasin, you're kind of new, but we're gonna get you caught up real quick. You want to be able to, you want to try to pronounce that word? Now I'm gonna give you the sounds. A, E, U. A, E, U. That's the sounds. Now, how would the word in the present tense be pronounced?
Na, si, mu.
Huh?
Na, si, mu.
No. You must have the wrong letters.
Oh.
You must have
I'm sorry, brother. What's the letters?
the letters are N as in Nancy, F as in Frank, and N as in Nancy.
Okay.
and the vowel should have come first. So it wouldn't be a na anything.
Oh,
It should be A comes before the N. Then you place the E in between the F and the second letter N, in between those two letters. And then you place the U at the end of the word.
I can try. I think I might. I think.
I want to see if he got it, and then I'll go to you next with the next word.
Okay.
so is it nu?
No, no,
Ni?
no. What letters do you have?
You said A, N? Okay, N.
That's the first syllable. Here's what I want you to do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it very simple because when I hear stuff like that, I think that it's a syllable issue. So here's how we're gonna handle it. I want you to place a slash between the A and the N because the present tense is 3 syllables. The simple present is only 2 syllables. So I want you to place a slash between the A and the N.
Okay.
Then I want you to place another slash between the F and the E. Not between the F and the E. I'm sorry, the E and the N. Like right after the E, put your slash. So you should have AN slash FE slash NU.
ANFENU.
Right. ANFENU. Now, how would you pronounce it? Antugzi.
On.
It sounds just how it looks.
On fu. Let me see. I'm not getting on.
What 2 letters do you have in your second syllable? What are those 2 letters?
The F.
And what else? That's 1.
F and what was this? F. I don't know what the second syllable was. I don't.
Oh, okay. So how do you have the word spelled? Spell the word for me real quick.
ANF. That's what I don't know. What comes after F? I have.
Okay. Get E after the F.
E. On.
And then you should put a slash. After you write the E, put a slash.
I mean slash like the Arabic slash, like or the
like a line. I want you to separate it with a line. You can put a line straight up and down or a line diagonal, either one, whichever way. I just want you to separate the syllables so you get a visual of the individual letters that come together to form the word.
Okay.
This is what we do when we get you to pronounce the phonetics of it all.
Okay.
So it should be AN, put a line through it, FE, another line through it, and then the last 2 letters should be NU.
Okay. So, Anfinu.
There you go. That's it. Anfinu. That's the rhythm. We have what's called the Nuwaubic Afe. And you're new, but the rest of the class know. Afe is a Nuwaubic word that conveys like the linguistic rhythm. Every word has a rhythm. Kataba. Kataba. Okay. Right? Anfinu. Anfinu. So say it again.
Anfinu.
Anfinu. Now that means literally I'm giving.
I'm sorry.
So if I'm passing something right now to my niece, I would say Anfinu zi ilaha. Anfinu, I'm giving zi it ilah to or toward ha, her. Anfinu zi ilaha. You did good. Okay, Sharon. The third form. Huh?
I said I'm here.
Okay, so the third form of the word give, I want y'all to write NFN. And I'm going to give you this, Sharon, because I don't think that you've been working on the verbs. I think you were working on other things on the YouTube and the TikTok. So I'm going to tell you where the verbs, where the vowels go.
This is the fourth tense, right?
No, this should be the third. We did the simple present, nafun.
Oh, my bad. I'm ahead of y'all. My bad. I'm doing them wrong. I'm sorry. My fault.
Okay. Yeah, you're a little fast. You're a little fast, but we got it. All right. So when y'all write NFN, the past tense is formed by using the what we call the triple A system. And the triple A system is how we show that something had been done. Even though we don't use the word had in the sentence structure, it's automatically interpreted, right? This is the actual past tense. So I want you to put the A in between the N and the F. Then I want y'all to put another A between the F and the N. And then I want y'all to put an A at the end of the word. Now, did you watch the PowerPoint on the alphabet, Sharon?
Yes, I did.
So do you understand the hard and the soft letters in Nuwaubic and how they influence the A sound?
Yes, I do understand. Cause I remember you say R and A, R and A. That's what I
No,
remember.
ah and ah.
R and
Ah,
A. Okay, yes, A. I got
ah
it
is
wrong.
hard, ah as an apple is soft. So how would you pronounce that?
With the hard or the soft?
I'm counting on you to know the alphabet.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Not, no, wait, no, for not does not make sense to me. I'm trying to see, is it interchangeable? Is it both of them, or is it just?
No, 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 no. So here's what I want you to do real quick. I want you to put a slash between the N and the A.
Okay.
Okay. Then I want y'all to put a slash between the F and the A. So it should be NA slash FA slash NA. You got that?
Yes.
First syllable. The N is hard. So if a letter is hard in Nuwaubic, the vowel is pronounced hard. A hard A in Nuwaubic is pronounced ah.
So
Ah.
it would be nah.
There you go. There you go.
Nah.
Nah. So a F is soft. So a soft A in Nuwaubic is ah. Ah.
So it would be nah, fat, nah.
Not nah. Not nah.
Not nah.
No, you said it right the first time. Nah.
Oh,
no. And it's hard.
Oh, okay, the second one is off. Okay. So it's nah, fat, nah.
Na fenna. Na
Nah.
and na. Na
Okay,
fenna.
so ah, eh, ah. Okay, I see.
Ah, ah. In that specific word. Na
Nah,
fenna.
nah, fenna.
Na fenna. Na fenna. As in na. Na. As in like how the most times I think in the English language, that sound is conveyed with O words like rot, rot, or hot. Ah as an opposite of ot. So that's na fenna. Na fenna. Huh?
Okay, so you got the first one is nah and it's fat nah after that because those two are soft. So it's with
not fen. No. The N is always hard. Remember, you have two N's. So if the first one is na, the second one is na. Na fen na.
nah, fan nah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I must be reading wrong because I have it separated. So the way I'm doing it, when I understand, I do short A, long A, short A to help me understand hard and soft.
That's correct. Short A,
Okay.
short or hard A, soft A, short A. For
Okay.
some reason, when you get to the second N, you're pronouncing it as if it's soft, but just like the first N is hard, so the A would be hard.
Nah, fan nah. Oh, right, because it's still in. Oh my God, I'm tripping.
Don't worry about it. You don't worry about it, sis. We got you.
Okay.
So now I'm just using the slashes just to give y'all a visual for pronunciation purposes. But in Nuwaubic, there is no such thing as silent letters, right? No such thing as silent letters, and we don't really separate the pronunciations. So like that FAN would be all pronounced as one. But I just give y'all the visual that way to kind of get y'all to grasp on the three phonetical sounds of whatever three-part verb. So that's not fenna, not fa, Nah, we don't separate the fat and the na. It's nafenna, nafenna, nafenna.
Nafenna.
Now, that is the past tense. It means gave.
Me what?
It means gave. Gave, gave.
Okay.
So we should have 3 forms by now. Nafun, give. Anfinu, I'm giving. Now, matter of fact, on that second form, don't just write giving, write I'm giving, because that literally means I'm giving. Once when you start, conjugating the present tense, it's the conjugations of it all always represent some specific pronouns. That's why we call it the base present tense form. And the base present tense form is always the first person I am or I'm. So anfinu is literally I'm giving. And then we have nafenna, nafenna, gave. And nafenna zi ilahu, I gave it to him. And nafenna hum ilahum, I gave them to them. All right, so the fourth form, the fourth basic form. I want y'all to write the same 3-part verb, in, f, in. Now, what I want y'all to do is this. I want someone to tell me what 3 vowels make up the past tense participle in Nuwaubic, and how do you use it? Excuse me, not how to use it. I'm sorry. I meant to say, what are the 3 vowels that makes up the past tense participle, and where do they go? Where do you place them?
Okay, so for the past tense participle, it would be UEA.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely.
The reverse of the present tense.
Absolutely correct. You on point.
Okay, so now when it comes to inserting the vowels, it would be in the same spot as the past tense. So that would be in between the N and the F.
What would be, you said that, but you didn't name what that is.
The U would be in between the N and the F.
That's
E
correct.
Would be placed in between the E and the N, and the A would be placed at the end of the word, which is A.
So do me one favor, because I caught that and I overstand, but I think we need to slow down just a little bit and go back over it. So because what we're doing is trying to get everybody to be on the same page, and sometimes we could talk fast. I know I do. So I want you to explain slowly where the U go, where the E go, and where the A go.
Okay. So the U would be going in between the N and the F. What kind of helped me remember was just exactly how it is in the same place as the past tense. It would be in the same spots as the past tense participle. So that would be the U, which is the first vowel, which would be in between the N and the F. The second vowel, which is E, which would be placed between the F and the N.
That's correct. That's correct.
And the last vowel, A, would be at the end of the word. So that would be after the N.
Okay.
So with that would be given, correct?
Say it again.
Would that be like given? Like
it would be given, but we have to say it a certain kind of way because I want it in y'all's mind a certain kind of way. What should come or given to show that that's past tense participle?
You would say under.
Under
before the word. So under Nufina.
No. Okay. No. I mean, I get the I see you get the concept, but no. Okay, so the reason why I want you to use the English has or have is because under changes every time you use a pronoun. Every time you use a different pronoun, the verb under is going to change. So it's not under. You only use under before if you're saying it has, right? You use andi if you're saying I have. So if the word is Nufina, it has given me trouble, right? Zianda Nufina ni kador. Zianda Nufina ni kador. It has given me trouble. That's the only time you would use anda. You only use anda when it is a thing, it, and it does not have a gender. But the moment that you want to say I have given, the verb anda changes from anda to andi. Andi nufina zi ilahua. I've given it to him. Then if you want to say you have given, we would say anta nufina zi ilaha. You have given it to her. If you want to say he has given, and so on and so forth. Anhu nufina. Anhu nufina. So anda can only be used when you're speaking about basically the word z, it has z anda. You never say ana anda. Like, no, that's not how Nuwaubic works.
Right. So if you want to say y'all, you would say antum nufina.
Absolutely. Antum nufina. Y'all have given. But you have to, that's why I always use the English when I explain it, because I would have to go through all of the different changes of the actual verb anda. Because each time you use a different pronoun, it's a different form of anda that's used. So what we say is has or have has to go before it.
Okay, got you. I got them written down too. I got it.
Okay, so now I want y'all to write these vocabularies down. I'm gonna give y'all some words real quick. Some of y'all may already have it, but around the words that we actually have, the verbs that we've actually have, I'm gonna give you vocabulary words, like prepositions and stuff like that, and nouns, so y'all could be able to say sentences like right here, right now. Okay, so the first word I want y'all to write is K A T U R. K A T U R.
We can't keep getting dog. Nice job on the play. Come on now.
This word is pronounced couture. 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 Right? Similar to the word kathir. This means much, many, or a lot. To have much of something, many of something, or a lot of something. Y'all follow that?
Two.
Okay. So the next word I want to give y'all is Z-I. Z-I. And for those of you all who don't know, I's are pronounced as E's in Nuwaubic. I's are pronounced as E's.
I'm getting frustrated with Bridge House. Oh,
Huh?
Zoom.
Z-I. So that word would be pronounced like the letter Z, Z. And this is how we say it, Z, Z. If y'all need to make a note that I's are pronounced like E's, go ahead. Now, in some dialects of Nuwaubic that may be spoken, I don't know why, even though the I is pronounced like an E, some people pronounce the I short, like eh. So they'll say illa, but we say ila because we know the L is soft, so it's going to make the vowel A soft, la, and we know that the I is an E. So it's ila, ila, right? So that word is Z. So now what I want y'all to do is write the word A, L, A. A, L, A. And this word means to on. That means on. Or some people say on, but I say on. But anyways, it's pronounced Allah. Allah. It means to be on something, like on the bed, on the floor, on the table. Y'all got that?
Mhm.
Okay, so the next word I know some of y'all already have this, but I'm going to give y'all this because these is just basic vocabulary for sentence structure. You see, I want y'all to write the definite article. Now, this is definitely slang, but this is just how we talk. I want y'all to write the word H-A-A. Hey, how you doing? H-A-A. And this is how we say the. It's pronounced ha. Ha. This is how we say the. Now, I want y'all to combine the words Allah and ha. Take Allah, the word for on, write it in a different spot on the paper, and put it together with ha. So it should say Allah ha as one word. Make it all one word.
Allah.
Allah.
Allah had.
Allah ha. The perfect. Allah ha.
Oh.
And that means on the table. Allah ha tarabus. On the floor. Allah ha tilus. On the seat. Allah ha arush.
Allah.
Allah ha. Okay, so the next, some of y'all may have this, but I'm doing this as in a general sense with the words so that y'all can form a little sentence. I want you to put I-L-A. If you already have the word for to or towards, you don't have to write it. But I want y'all to write I-L-A.
Hey, girl.
Hey. Okay, I-L-A. This is pronounced Ila. 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 It means to or toward. To or toward. Now, there's various different forms of to. We ain't going to jump into that right in the immediate, but we're going to get into that before we get out of class for those that don't know the difference between using Leah and Ila. But right now, I want y'all to write Ila. That means to or toward. Now, sometimes you can use it for at. That's more Nubic, but, you know, in Nuwaubic, we use it for to or toward. Okay? Now, I want you to take Ila and combine it with ha. I want you to do the same thing you did with Allah ha, but combine Ila with ha. Make it all one word. It should say ilaha.
Ilaha.
Ilaha. Ilaha. To the. And as a matter of fact, I just came from the store. And as a haba ilaha soup, I went to the store. And a hadara min hasu.
Ilaha.
Okay. Y'all ready for the next one? I want y'all to write the word B-A-I-T. Now, I know the mass majority of y'all who've been in class already have these words, but I'm just going to give it anyways for them so that they have basic nouns and vocabulary words to form the sentences. B-A-I-T. And this is pronounced just like in the English word bait. Like you putting a bait on a fishing hook to go fishing. Bait. Bait. This is the word we use for house. Now we have two words for house. Bait is more Nubic, which I use more often. And you have hot, H-A-T, hot. That's more Egyptian. But we use them both.
Can you please repeat the second, the Egyptian way? I have the bait.
Okay, H-A-T. H-A-T. Like it's like the English spelling for the word hat, but that's not pronounced hat. It's pronounced hot. Hot. Because the H is hard and aspirant and the short A is ah. Hot. H-A-T. It sounds like the English word H-O-T. Hot. Like the food is hot. Anafihati. I'm in my house. Or Anafi Beiti, I'm in my house, same thing.
What does it mean? Sorry, what?
Hot means house, just like bait.
Okay.
Yeah. The way we talk Nuwaubic, we combine all the dialects. So we use a lot of the different words. That way y'all don't have to go back and relearn no one dialect. You're learning all of them in one. The verbs rarely change. It's just different vocabulary words and pronouns, and that's about it. Everything else is still the same. Okay, so y'all have bait, y'all have kator, y'all have ilah, ilaha, y'all have z, y'all have allaha. Now it's time for a couple more nouns. I want y'all to write the word F, A, R, U, S, H. F.
Again, that was F is in Frank or S is in Sam?
F is in Frank. A is in Alpha. R is in Rover. U is in Universe. S is in Sam. H is in Hat. This word is pronounced farush. 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 And farush is how we say bed. Bed, B-E-D, like go to bed. Also be like farush. All right, we got a couple more, and then we're gonna jump into these sentences, and I'm gonna give y'all two more verbs once when y'all start forming certain sentences. I'm gonna call out a sentence. I know that y'all have the words, and I just pick each individual person. And also by the time before we get out of class today, I'm gonna look at all the brothers and sisters we have, and I'll be pairing y'all up in the teams of 2, and I'll explain that, how we're gonna have a teammate from now on. That is you guys' job to actually dialogue with each other on whatever lesson it is. If one of y'all miss a lesson, both of y'all miss a lesson. So it's the other person's job to be able to make sure you get that lesson. Okay, y'all have Farouj. So now let's go with this. S-A-Y-U-R. Now, most of the older students already have this. This is the word for car, seyor. Seyor. We used to say Ciara. Ciara. Seyor, car. Okay.
Sayor or Sayor?
Seyor. S is soft. When you have a soft letter, it automatically makes the vowel next to it soft. You can pronounce A-Y-I or A, depending on what letter comes before it. We don't say Teyub because the T is hard. We say Tayub. Okay, y'all got Seyor? Y'all got a car? All right.
I got it.
Go ahead. Somebody was about to ask a question. Go ahead.
I wasn't gonna ask right this second, but I wanted to know what the how do you say went?
Okay, so did you ever get the verb go? Is this Sambos?
Nah. That's Kyle.
Okay.
I ain't been looking through my stuff. I'm just trying to keep up with. So you gave it to us already.
I gave it to the majority of the class. I don't know if it's when you started. That's go and look is the first 2 verbs I use with every single body.
Yeah, I got a lot of. That's why I'm asking. That's exactly why I'm asking because I got all of that, but I don't have went anywhere on that page.
Okay, that'll be a verb that y'all gonna use today. But I just want to make sure I get the nouns while it's in my head. I told y'all I'll be teaching y'all out of my head.
Never mind. I got it. My bad. I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, so the last noun I want y'all to write, for those who don't already have it, is S-U-G. S-U-G. And this is another word that we have two words, one from the Egyptian and one from the Nuwaubic. We say souk. Now, sometimes you can see it spelled in some books with Q, souk, but we usually use the G in the Nuwaubic, souk. And this means store. And I'm going to explain the difference between the two from a Nuwaubic perspective when I give you the second word for store. Okay, so the last word, or the last noun is going to be D-A-K-U-N. D-A-K-U-N. This is the last noun.
Messiah, what's the Egyptian word for store?
I just spelled it. D-A-K-U-N.
Oh, that's it right there. Oh, okay, cool. I thought it was a different word. All right, gotcha.
Now that means store. Now look at those two words. When you see the word for store in the Nuwaubic, souk, does it come across to you as a verb or a noun?
Noun to me.
It comes across as a noun. But in Nuwaubic, we have what's called verbal nouns. That means a three-part verb that can be made to show action as well as become a thing. So dakun, even though in the books it doesn't always explain with all of the words, dakun could be store as in a physical store as a noun, or store as in I need you to store this in the storage. Because for storage we would say dakunaj. Dakunaj. Akhad hafi had dakunaj. Put this in the storage, or akhad has it. I use half of them and everything, so y'all gotta bear with me with that one. So dakun would be store as in the physical store, and store as in the verb to store something. So you might want to make a note of that. And there's a lot of words in Nuwaubic, but there is a system in Nuwaubic actually to differentiate the noun from the verb. We're not going to do that one today. Just use it for both right now because we're dealing with nouns. Okay. So here's the last list. You see the word that y'all wrote, Elah? I want y'all to combine Elah with these prefix pronouns. Right. I-L, I-L-A, and then combine it with N-E-E. I-L-A-N-E-E. Make it one word. Even though they're two words, when we write it and when we say it, it's like it's one word. Ilani. Ilani.
Ilani.
Ilani. Ilani. Ilani. Ilani.
Ilani.
Yes, Ilani. The meaning of this, I'm sorry, go ahead. Okay,
That was my daughter talking to me.
Okay. So Ilani means to or towards me. To or towards me. Okay, now write Elah again. Then I want you to combine Elah with H-U, who. Make it one word, Elahu. 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 To him. Who is him? Who is he? Who is him? Elahu. Now I want y'all to write Ila again. And I want y'all to combine it with the prefix, the suffix pronoun ha, H-A. Make it one word. So it should be spelled I-L-A-H-A. Ilaha. Ilaha. This means to her. He means she, ha means her. Anfun ha ilaha, or anfun haza ilaha. Give this, anfun haza, give this ilaha to her. Anfun haza, give this ilahu. Anfun dik, give that ilahu. Give that to him. So that's ilaha. We got three more words, and then we jumping right into the sentences. Now I'll give you all the word for go. So I want y'all to write Ila all over again. I-L-A, Ila. And then I want y'all to combine it with N-A-A. Make it one word. N-A-A. Ilena, Ilena, Ilena. To us. That means to us. Nahnu means we. Na means us or our, but it only means our when you combine it with the actual another noun. We're not doing that today. Ilena. Make sure you stress the long A as an apple, not as an opposite. That's to us. Now, write I-L-A again. And then I want y'all to write H-U-M with it. Combine it into one word. H-U-M. So that should be ilahum. Ilahum. To them. The last one would be I-L-A all over again. And then put K-U-M at the end of it. Kum. K-U-M. Make it one word. Ilakum. 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 That means to you all, but you know we from the hood, so we say y'all. To y'all. All right, so the last verb I'm gonna give y'all, and then I'm gonna start calling y'all to do the actual sentence structure of the sentences with those words, those vocabulary words and nouns. I'm gonna give you the word for go. So I'm gonna give you all the 3-part verb. ZHB. So the Ada, do you know how to is that how you pronounce your name, Ada? Can she hear me? Is Ada there? I can't hear her. Okay, so can somebody put the 3-part verb ZHB in the simple present form? Tell me, what vowels do we use for the simple present and where they go?
So the
Did you
vowels,
say did you say GHC?
Z as in zebra.
Oh, Z. Oh, okay.
H is in, you have this, Miss Ann. It's for the word
Yes,
go.
I have.
You
Yes,
got
I
that.
have.
Yeah, you got that.
I have Zahoo.
Yeah, that's it. I already know you got it. Okay, so somebody else can, because there's certain people that don't have the word, and this is one of the words y'all going to use. Y'all going to use the two words from yesterday, Jalus and Nazor, and I've given you guys the word forgive, Nafun, the four basic forms, and now we're going to do go. And out of those four words and all those four forms, we're going to use the vocabulary words that we have with the nouns and form sentences. So somebody give me the two vowels that we use for the simple present and where they go inside of the three-part verb ZHB.
okay, so the two vowels will be A and U.
That's right.
And they will be, the first vowel will be going in between Z and H.
Absolutely correct.
Okay, the second vowel, which is U, will be going between H and B.
Absolutely. Now, Antuzi ila nahnu. Say it to us. Pronounce it. Antuzi.
Oh, Zahoo.
Okay, Zahu. And Zahu means what? What does Zahu mean?
Go in the simple present tense.
Absolutely. So now I need y'all to write ZHB again. And then Sanbos, can you actually explain to us what three vowels do we use for the present tense and where they're placed with the three-part verb ZHB? Sanbos, you there?
Hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I had headphones and it had me real low.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear you. So we just did you catch what I was saying or did you not hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. The three-part vowel for the present tense for go.
There you go. What are they and where do we place them?
The three vowels are A, E, and U.
Absolutely correct.
The first vowel A goes in front of the letter Z.
Absolutely.
The second vowel E goes in between the letters H and B.
Absolutely. We on a
And
roll.
the last vowel U goes on the end of the word and the end of the letter B.
Absolutely. How does that pronounce?
Azhebu.
No.
Azhebu.
There you go. There you go. A-E-U. A-E-U. And for those that wasn't in class yesterday, here's a rule in Nuwaubic. When you can find this rule in the beginning explanation that the master teacher gave us in the teacher's guide. When you place an A in front of a verb, it is no longer considered the vowel A, because in our language, it has the vowel A, right? Like a fetha, and it has a consonant A. In Arabic, we would call the consonant A aleph, right? So when you pronounce that A in the front, it is always, always, always ah. So if it's A-Z, az. If it's A-N, it's an. If it's A-B, ab. Ab. If it's AJ, aj. Aj. If it's AK, ak. Ak. Y'all understand?
Overstood.
Okay. So that means what, Sambos? What does azhibu mean?
Going.
No.
No.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Gone.
No.
No, not gone.
Think about it. Think about it. I don't know if y'all wrote this down, but I'm gonna give you a little bit more leeway to try, and then I want y'all to write this rule down when if he doesn't or do get it.
So is it I'm going?
Absolutely. Why is it I'm going and just not going? That's good shit right there, Muhammad. Why is it I'm going and not going?
It's present.
It is
Yeah, it's
present,
stating what you're
but
doing.
say it again.
It's stating what you're doing.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. My phone was beeping.
It's stating what you're doing in the moment.
Nah, it's not that complex.
It's written in the first person.
Right. The moment you take a simple present tense verb in Nuwaubic and place it into the present tense, that is what you call the first form. Because in the present tense, you see how I made y'all write the different forms of anda yesterday. That's how the present tense goes. You can't use that first form with every pronoun. It only goes with it's going, or I'm going. But to keep it simple, it always means I'm going. This is why I told y'all yesterday, you can say ana ashibu, I'm going, but the very fact of the very fact that you actually took the vowels AEU and put it in that form with those around those three parts, it automatically means I'm going by itself. You don't need ana. Ashibu ila hasu. I'm going to the store. Or if if the English way, I call it the English way because you're using a lot of words. English is very verbose. We don't talk like that. But anyways, ana ashibu ila hasu. I'm going to the store, or ashibu ila hasu. The moment you conjugate that verb, that's called the base present tense form. The base present tense form. Write that down as a note next to all the present tense forms, or at least one of them so that you guys can remember it. That's the base present tense form. And the base present tense form is always, always, always in first person I or I am. Y'all follow that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Miss Ann, you up next. I got the call on one of my elders. Okay, so I want y'all to write ZHB again, but Miss Ann, I want you to tell me what three vowels are used to make it the past tense, and where do you place those three vowels?
It's 3 A's.
Absolutely.
You place the first one between the Z and the H. The second
First one between the Z and the H. Go ahead.
The second between the H and the B.
Absolutely correct.
And the last one after the B.
Absolutely correct. Miss Ann been studying them PowerPoints and them TikToks. Yeah. Okay. How will we pronounce that, Miss Ann? Give it a shot.
Harbor.
All right. A Z is hard. A H is hard. And a B is hard. No, you didn't say it wrong. I just wanted to clarify this to the class. A Z in Nuwaubic is hard. So it'll never be za, because A is a soft A, right? It will always be za. Za. So how do you say it again, Miss Rhonda? I'm sorry, Miss Ann?
Zahaba.
Zahaba. Zahaba. Zahaba. Zahaba. And that word actually comes from the Arabic word athab. Athab. Okay, and what does it mean, Miss Ann? Miss Rhonda must be talking about. I'm calling her.
I went.
Not I went, because you have to use the pronoun.
I am going. Oh no, I go.
No, you was on the right page, but I don't want you to put it in their minds like that. It doesn't mean I went, because you would have to say Anna before it in order to make it I went. Okay. What does it mean in general?
Yeah. To go.
No, you was on the right page. Just take the I out. It's the past tense of go.
Oh, gone.
No, it means went, but it doesn't mean I went.
Okay. Oh, went.
It
Okay,
means went. You was on the right page. Went is the past tense, but it doesn't mean I went because you would have to say Anna. Now,
okay, yes, yeah.
Now,
Sure.
for those that wasn't in class yesterday, I'm gonna repeat this also as a rule. The way I teach y'all Nuwaubic, I teach y'all in the most simplest way so you can catch on and then you evolve with the rest of the different forms. We call that the informal past tense. Can anybody remember why we called that the informal past tense in Nuwaubic? Take a shot at it, Kyle. Kyle, the brainiac in the group. Take a shot. I know Kyle know.
Nah, I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to think. You talking about recall from yesterday? I don't recall that from yesterday. But
okay.
Go ahead and ask again. No, I'll take a shot though while I'm sitting right here. Do I know why it's called? Why it's
We call that in Nuwaubic, we call it the informal past tense. Informal means that we use it this way, but that's not the actual way that we are actually, that's just another way to use it. It's not wrong, but there is an actual more proper way to actually use the past tense. And I don't know if, I know you never probably read the teacher's guide before, but in the teacher's guide, it gives us the more formal way of using it. But this is like a starting point. What makes that tense the informal?
You haven't put any of the pronoun
at the end of it. So the actual formal way of doing it would be, you wouldn't put the 3 A's in it. You put 2 A's, you drop the last A, and then you would use tu, ta, hu, ha, na, hum, kum. Or excuse me, tum.
I got you. I do remember that.
Suffix pronoun. But you know, when you're starting out in Nuwaubic, I've learned just by teaching for so long, for people who grew up speaking English, it's hard to grasp why you put a pronoun at the end instead of the beginning, because that's not English. So this form allows you to use all of the prefix pronouns, and then the verb never changes because each verb in the past tense actually changes, just like we did anda. You would say zahabtu, I went. Zahabta, you went. Zahabhu, he went. Zahabha, she went. Zahabna, we went. Zahabhum, they went. Zahabtum, y'all went. So, but you don't have to do that with the informal, because the informal, the verb never changes. And you know, once when you learn the pronouns, you can just say ana zahaba, inta zahaba, inti zahaba, who is zahaba, he is zahaba, nahnu zahaba, hum zahaba, intum zahaba.
All of
it
that
makes it more easier.
Informal.
So the informal means the verb does not carry the suffix pronoun that goes at the end. Gotcha. We don't keep changing it, but eventually y'all will have to learn that. But we on level 1 right now, so don't worry about it. But that's why it's called the informal past tense. We don't change the verb every time with the suffix pronouns.
So the formal for I went is what now?
Zahabtu. You don't have to write that right now because I don't want y'all distracted, but it would be Zahabtu. You can say ana Zahabtu, but once when you put 2 at the end of it, it automatically means I went, so you can omit or take out the ana and just say Zahabtu. Zahabtu ilaha sud. I went to the store. Zahabha ilaha bazar. She went to the mall. Zahabha fiha bayt. She went in the house.
Gotcha. So is there a suffix pronoun for 2 E's?
No. But that's only for nouns. That's different.
Okay, that's only for nouns. Okay, I got you. Okay.
You have what's called suffix pronoun, pronoun noun conjugations and pronoun verb conjugations, and they're different. Okay. I don't want to get the complexity of it. I want y'all to develop your comfort zone and confidence in the basic form of it, and then we go to that level. Got you. Okay, so now last form, ZHB. Jesus, you want to take a shot at it, or is Jesus? Yeah, Jesus in the building.
Yeah, I got you. Brother
Yasin, I just know that you haven't been here, so What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually send you all the other information and work with you myself.
Okay, brother.
All right. So the three vowels is U, E, and A.
Absolutely correct.
Right. The U is going to go between the Z and the H.
That's correct.
The E is going to go in between the H and the B. And the A is going to go between, at the end of the word after the B.
Absolutely correct.
I'm gonna finish
Absolutely
cooking,
correct.
Carl.
Huh?
I'm gonna finish.
And how do you pronounce that, Jesus?
Zoiba.
Zuhiba. What does it mean?
Has or have gone.
That's correct. That is correct. Okay. So now, sentence time. Jumlet wagu. So I want you to say, Sharon, we call on you first. I want you to say, I didn't give y'all in, did I? I went to the house. I went to the house. It doesn't matter if you use either form of house because we use them both. You can use the Egyptian or you can use the Nubic. It don't matter.
I only have Zahatu. I don't have house after that. Did y'all just say house?
No, we said house probably about 30 minutes ago. It's B-A-I-T.
Oh, bait. I remember. Okay. Um.
Or H-A-T. Either or. I went to the house.
So it's Zahatu bait, but I'm missing an I, right? Or I went is Zahatu together.
Okay. So I didn't mean to because I think I got you kind of distracted. I don't want y'all to use the suffix pronoun endings in the formal form. I want y'all to use the actual informal form of just Zahaba.
Okay, no, it wasn't you that got me distracted. It was them, but anyway.
It's okay. So I want y'all to use just the informal form first. So y'all can master the informal forms because these words constantly change and it can become confusing. So I don't want nobody confused. So Zahaba is the word for went. If you have your pronouns, Anna, Inta, Inti, Huwa, Hiya, Nahnu, Hum, Intum, correct?
Yes, yesterday I said I do not have my pronouns, and I was looking on the video for pronouns, but I only end up going to nouns again.
Were you on the TikTok or were you on the YouTube?
No, I was just in the Zoom. And then I went to the YouTube looking for pronouns, and I didn't.
Okay, I'll send it to you because I have a whole PowerPoint on the pronouns. But the word for I is Anna, A-N-A, Anna.
Anna.
Mm-hmm.
So Anna Zahaba bait.
That just what you just said is I went house. How do you say to the or toward the?
Hold on, I wrote it down. Okay, I have Eli is two. Wait, okay, I have Eli ha. Okay.
Ilaha. That's
Eli,
it. Ilaha. To the or toward the. I went to the house. Or I went towards the house. That's what you're saying.
So it would be Eli ha Zahaba bait.
No.
I went.
Start off slow. Get your first two words. And then go to the next word. I went.
Okay, so it's Eli Zahaba.
No. I went.
I went.
How do you say I went?
Zahatu. Yeah, Zahatu.
No. We don't use the suffix pronouns right now. We use the prefix pronouns. I gave you Anna.
That's best I got. I ain't gonna lie to you. The way I put it is still I still have it chopped up. I don't have it all together.
Okay, so can you do this for me, please? Can you write in English first? I went to the house. Write it in English first. Okay, you have it.
Yes.
Now under I want you to write the pronoun Anna, A-N-A.
Okay.
Under Zahaba, under went, I want you to write the verb Zahaba, the past tense. And then under to the, I want you to write Ilaha. And then you can write either bait for house or hot. It doesn't matter. We use them both. Whichever one you use, I overstand them all.
Okay.
I just use bait more because I'm just used to using bait.
Okay, so I see Anna, Zahiba, Ila, Ha, Bait.
There you go. Ana Zahaba Ilaha bait. Ana Zahaba Ilaha bait. That's good. You did good. You did good. You did good. All right, Miss Ann. We're gonna call her Miss Ann. We're gonna deal with the divine feminines real quick. Okay, Miss Ann, can you say I gave it to her? I gave it to her.
Anna. Anna and Nafun. Oh, Anna Nafana.
There you go. I gave it to her.
Nafana. Ha. Ilaha.
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 Right. Say it again real quick, just to make sure you got it.
Anna Nafana Ilaha.
Right. No, you've missed one word. What word did you miss? You only missed one word. You got it now, Miss Ann. You got it.
Yeah,
But one word.
Yeah.
I gave it to her.
Ila, which is two. Huh.
You got that part right. You got Enanafana right, but you missed one word. This is what you literally said. I gave to her.
Oh,
I gave to her.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go, Miss Ann. All right, hit me with it again. Let me hear it again, all together.
Ana Nafana Zi Ilaha.
There you go. Enanafana zi ilaha. I gave it to her. Enanafana zi ilaha. All right. Where's the other sister? The goddess Ada. Can you hear me? Can Ada hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say let me think. I sat in the car. I don't think I gave y'all fiha. So just write this down real quick because y'all gonna need this. Write the word F-I. It's crazy. My memory is fucking crazy ill. F-I. And remember, I's are E's, right? So if an I is an E sound, long E sound, it would be pronounced fee. Fee. Now, a good majority of y'all have this word, but we're going to use it today anyway, because you're going to need it for the type of words that we're using. Fee. That means in or inside. Now I want y'all to take the word fee and combine it with ha. Make it all one word. Fiha. 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 And this means in the or inside the.
Were there two A's at the end or just one?
It's two A's because ha is how we say the. Ha. It's definitely slang. In the Egyptian, we use pa. In the Teacher's Guide, we use L. But ha is how we say it in Zarifa. Ha. Fiha. F-I-H-A-A. Fiha. So now what I want you to say, I don't remember exactly the sentence because I got thrown off, so I'm going to give you another one. I want you to say, I sat in the house.
I don't think I have the verb for to sit. Let me check my other notes. Hold on 1 second.
Were you here yesterday?
Nope.
Okay, so we could do this. Do you have so you don't have, I gave two verbs yesterday. I gave sit and I gave look and see. So you have the ones from today. Here's what I would like you to say. I gave it to him. I gave it to him.
Ana Nafana Z Ila. I don't know what the last one is. Hold on.
Him? Do you have to him?
I know I have it, but I think it's in my other notebook.
Did you get all the forms of Elah that we just gave earlier?
That says to me, Ilani. Yeah, I don't know what it would be for him.
Okay, so write this down. I-L-A-H-U. I-L-A-H-U. And that's pronounced Ilahu. Ilahu.
Could you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So would it be Ana Nafana Z Ilahu?
Absolutely. And then Nafanazi Ilahu. And then Nafanazi Ilahu. And then Nafanazi Ilahu. I gave it to him. That is correct. All right, Kyle. We're going to go with the brother Kyle right now.
All right, let's
Kyle,
get
I
it.
want you to say, I'm sitting in the car. We're going to start speaking this now. Getting straight to it.
Ana Jalasa Fiha Seyor.
Almost, but no. You just said, I sat in the car. Past tense.
I said sat.
Present tense.
I didn't even look.
sitting.
Give me a second. I need to go back and look real quick.
You did that off the top of the dome.
Word.
Okay.
You said I'm sitting in the car?
I'm sitting in the car.
Thanks.
Ana Ajlisu. Ana Ajlisu Fiha Seyor.
Fiha seyor. Fiha. Ha means her or she. Ha means the. Fiha seyor.
Fiha Seyor.
All right, say it again. Antuk zitani.
Ana Ajlisu Fiha Seyor.
There you go. All right, Sambos, you up next. So I want you to say, I'm. No, we're going to pass the first person pronoun. We're going to go to a plural. I want you to say, we went to the store. We went to the store.
Damn.
We got to do it, brother. We got to do it. We ain't got no choice but to do it. We went to the store.
Experience can't see.
Zahabne?
No, we don't use the formal past tense. We only use the prefix pronouns. That's another level.
I don't think I got the word for we.
Nahnu. Nahnu.
Need to buy some more.
N-A-H-N-U. The H is aspirate. Nahnu. You breathe when you say it. Nahnu, like that meditation breath.
Nahnu.
Say it again.
Nahnu.
Uh-huh. We went to the store. Uh-huh.
Nahnu Zahaba Elaha Sug.
Not sug. It's never it's oo. Sug. Sug.
Sug.
Say it again. Antuk Zitani.
Nahnu Zahaba Ilaha.
Not
Sug.
ilaha. Not ilaha. Ilaha means to her. Ilaha. Ilaha.
Ilaha.
Ilaha. Ilaha sug. Nahnu Zahaba ilaha sug. All right, so all I want you to do is pronounce the Nahnu first, because I want you to get the aspirin H, because you was one of the you was real good with the Ain yesterday, so I know you can get the H. When we say an aspirin H in the Nuwaubic, we say Nahrin H in the Nuwaubic. We say Nahnu. Nahnu.
Nahnu.
Not it's nah as in you breathe. Like basically think it is. You got some glasses, right? You got a pair of glasses and you want to clean your glasses off. That breath that you give your glasses,
Yeah, I got you.
that one right there. Okay.
Nahnu.
So now say the sentence again. Antoka Jomultani.
Nahnu Zahaba Ilaha Sug.
All right, that was good. That was good. Okay, Muhammad. I'm gonna go to Muhammad, and then we're gonna go to Jesus. Muhammad, I want you to say, I'm in the store. I'm in the store.
Oh damn! I had to mute it. Ana fi hasu.
And that was easy for you. I don't even know why I even tried you like that. So I'm gonna go with you again. I'm gonna go with you again. Give you a little bit, a little harder one. I've given it to them. I have given it to them. I have given it to them.
Trying to wonder if I got half.
You know, way you don't got half and you was in class yesterday. Asma had Jumul.
Oh yeah, I got
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, okay. So what's the sentence again?
I have given it to them. Or I have, same thing. I've given it to them. Like if I ask you, damn, bro, you ain't paid the people, you ain't giving the money. You be like, I've given it to them already. I've given it to them.
Ana anda given.
What you say?
Ana anda.
No, never. That would never go like that ever in life. Never. Okay. Now remember I told y'all yesterday with the verb have or has. We don't use the pronouns ana enta inti huwa hiya nahnu hum entum because the verb is already conjugated. So you only need the verb conjugation for I have, not with ana, not with ana.
Okay, so it's let me see. Let me write the sentence down.
Yeah, write it down. And if y'all need to write the sentence down in English first, and then under it, just put all of the Nuwaubic words, that's fine too. You know, we still in the beginning stages, so.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's the sentence again?
I have given it to them. I've given it to them. Past tense participle sentence. Now, mind you, this is proper as hell. Like, you know, we really don't talk like that, but you have to, you know, we Black people, we mostly speak Ebonics, and that's usually how I disseminate the language, but we have to get these tenses down pat. There's 19 different forms in Nuwaubic. We've broken it down to 9 form called 9 grammar, and that's what y'all learning. Y'all are learning 9 grammar. So that means y'all got 9 forms that y'all can learn and speak the whole language fluently, and it should only take 90 days with just 20, 30 minutes of studying to yourself, attending classes, and, you know, a decent memorization.
So for have, it would be
Not just have, I have given it to them.
so that'd be okay. So it's no suffix pronoun for that.
No, there is a suffix pronouns. How do you say I have? Go back to all the forms of have and has. Let's start there.
Okay, so that would be Andy. Would that be Andy?
Say it again.
Andy.
There you go. There you go. Now that means I have already. Now I need you to say given it to them. Given.
Okay, so all right, I'm kind of okay. Ana Andy Nufina Ilahum.
Right. Now I'm gonna let you get away with that, but that was just like so English. But if it makes you comfortable, that's fine. You don't have to say Ana Andy. You say Andy Nufina Ilahum.
Right.
Okay. Already means I have. So it's just like an oxymoron when you're saying Ana before Andy. Andy Nufina Ilahum.
Got you.
Okay. Let's go to the brother Jesus. All right, Jesus. I want you to say what we using? Sit and no, you was here yesterday, right, Jesus?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've seen the store. Like, bro, I went to this restaurant the other day. You seen the store? Oh, I've seen the store. I want you to say, I've seen the store. Well, I have seen the store.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just pronouncing this in my head before I say it out loud.
All right, cool. Go for it.
You said I have seen the store, right?
I have seen the store.
Andi Nuzira Hasu.
You was almost there. I was with you until you got to the ha part. Ha means her. Had.
Pardon. Andi. Damn, bro.
Go ahead, bro. You got it, bro.
Andi Nuzira Hasu.
There you go. Andi Nuzira. Andi Nuzira Hasu. Okay. Now, who we have left? All right, brother Yassine.
Yes, brother.
I've been being, I've been being a little lenient with you. I know you knew, but I got to.
Gotta get tested.
I gotta let you jump in. I'm gonna give you something simple though, since you're a newcomer. Just be a little light on you. So what I want you to say is, I sit in the house. Now I'm gonna give you the pronoun Anna, A-N-A, because I know you don't have your pronouns yet. So write down A-N-A, that means I or I am, right? And I want you to use, you wasn't here yesterday. So I'm gonna give you another one. I'm gonna give you a simple one. I'm in the store. I'm in the store.
Okay. So that'll be Ana Fiha Suk.
You almost had me, brother, until you got to the ha part. Ha means her or she.
Oh,
it's very important that we get the tones down pat.
Okay.
Huh?
It's
fiha.
Oh,
fiha. Ha means her. Ha means the. Well, that's our word for the, and it's definitely slang because we usually use pa or el.
fi,
Fiha. Go ahead.
ana fiha suk,
Say it one more time. You
ana,
broke. You,
ana fiha suk.
not fiha. Fiha. Open your mouth. You got to open your jaws when you project the ass sound. Ah, like think you're saying apple, apple. Fiha.
Ana fiha suk.
There you go. Anafi Hasu. Anafi Hasu. I'm in the store. Okay, that was good. That was good for your first day. That was good, brother. That was good. All right. Okay. We going back for another round. We're gonna do one more round and then I'm gonna open the floor up because we only got 15 minutes just in case anybody has questions. All right, so I'm just doing this random. Okay, Goddess Ada, we going to you. You there?
What was that? Sorry.
I'm trying to see if the Goddess Ada hear me because I'm about to give her a sentence, then I'm gonna jump to you, Miss Ann, then back to Sharon. We're gonna do the divine feminines first.
Okay.
Then we're
Yeah.
gonna go to the brothers.
Yeah, I have a question though. Yeah.
Okay. You have a question? Go ahead, Miss Anna. I mean, I keep saying Miss Anna, Miss Ann. Go ahead, Miss Ann.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Yeah. What I noticed that when you use Anna Nufina the Ilahun, I've given it to them, and then you did the indie where I've seen the store, and you've changed the pronoun. So I'm quite confused as to why it wasn't kept the same, why you didn't use Anna instead of indie. I know it means more or less the same.
No.
But
No. When I told them to use the verb anda, when we use the past tense participle, we use it with the verb anda.
Okay.
We use it with the verb anda. But what I was trying to explain is it's like an oxymoron to say ana andi because you're saying I have. Now that's proper. That's definitely proper. But in colloquial Nuwaubic speech, we don't say ana with andi because andi already means I have. So you don't have to say ana. If you say huwa anhu, he has, that's proper. But it's an oxymoron. It's like you're repeating yourself. It's verbose as hell. So you don't have to say huwa anhu because anhu by itself already means he has. You understand?
Yes, I do. Only yeah.
Go ahead.
But
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What I'm trying to say, I know you can use one or the other, but when do you change the form? Is it because
Which form? Which form? You talking about for the verb anda?
Yeah. Yes. From anda
Okay.
to nd, you know?
Okay, no.
Or can you do either?
When you say indie, you're definitely pronouncing that wrong and it's in slang. Now, you can use indie, but that's definitely not right. That's actually pronouncing the verb anda without the ein. It's pronouncing the verb anda without the ein, right? We don't say indie, although I've heard people use it that way, but we say andi. It's always pronounced
Andi. Okay.
I'm in class.
andi. Like
Okay.
ein, like when we say ein, einub is great. Einub, right? It's just understanding how to right. It's just learning and understanding how to pronounce e-ein, a-ein, and the u-ein.
Yeah.
Right. So the verb always changes. Now, in the Egyptian, we don't use anda. We use karut. Karut means have or have in the Egyptian dialect. So, and we also use that word. And it changes just like the regular 3-part verbs that I've shown you guys. Anda comes from Nubic.
Yeah. So they're both correct.
Indie is never correct. Because Indie is just, it would be considered slang. Mamunasab. Mamunasab is how we say slang in Nuwaubic. Mamunasab. Hada mamunasab or ha mamunasab. That's slang.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Mamunasab is like saying not correct or not. It literally means not proper. That's not proper, but you can use it like that.
Right. So if you use the Egyptian, would it still be right? The form of is the indi. Would it?
Okay. So yes, we do use it. Like like we're learning all dialects in one. The reason why I choose Andi over Karut is because I know that the Ain principle is the hardest letter in the language. So I start you guys off slow and build y'all up so y'all can pronounce the Ain. So if you was to actually, like, if it's easier, right, I'll give y'all this word, Karut, Karut. And the Karut, Karut, is the Egyptian mystery language version of have or has. And it converts just like any other regular three-part verb. And that would be the simple present tense form. Ana karut, enta karut, hiya karut, huwa karut, nahnu karut, and akritu, I'm having, yakritu, he's having, takritu, you're having, nakritua, takritua, yakritua.
Right. Yeah, that's my question. And yeah, what did you say Kapoor was meant?
Which one? Katur?
Kapur. You didn't
Not
use that. I was wondering what
not
it meant.
P. It's not P as in Paul. It's T as in Tom.
Oh, Katur.
Kator. Kator means much, a lot,
Many.
much, a lot, or many. Kator.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Kapoor. Oh, I got it. I've just got it wrong then. I'll just make a
Like
note.
Kator. Kator. Kator is much, many, or a lot. And that's an Egyptian and the at a glance scroll. But if we was to actually say it in the Nubic, we say Katir, and it just means a lot. Katir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
That's it?
My question, yeah.
Oh, okay. So now let's keep rolling. We got a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna just call on a couple of y'all, and then we'll open the floor just in case anybody has any type of questions. So I want Ada, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So I would like you to say, you wasn't here yesterday, so I'm going to the house. I am going to the house.
What's the verb for to go?
Zahub.
Ana Zahub Hat?
No, I'm going. You're using the second form of it. Did you write down all the 4 forms of go? That was the last verb that I gave you guys the 4 forms of.
Yes, hold on one second.
Family, we're gonna make this.
Azhibu?
Say it again.
Would it be Azhibu?
Absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct.
How do we spell that?
Huh?
How do we spell that?
AZHEBU.
Okay.
AZHEBU. Azhibu.
Can you say it for me, the whole thing?
With the whole sentence?
Correct.
Azhibu, or I would say Azhibu, but I'm gonna use it with the English way. Ana Azhibu ila hasug. Ana Azhibu ilahasu. No, what was I telling you to say? I'm going in the house or going to the store?
I'm going to the house.
I'm going to the house. Azhibu ilaha bayt or ana azhibu ilaha hat. Ana azhibu ilaha bayt. Or
I
ana
forgot ilaha. That's what I forgot. Okay.
ilaha, not ilaha. Ilaha.
Ilaha.
Right. It should be spelled ILAHAA. Because I know you have ilaha, but ha means her or she. Ha means the. That is our definite article. The. Ha be the house. Ha seyor the car. Ha bent the girl. Ha walad the boy. Ha bab the door. Ha tilus the floor. So ha is always our definite article in this dialect. Now we will be using other definite articles just to let y'all know as y'all grow in the language.
Okay, so you don't have to put Anna in front of it, Anna?
No, not in the present tense, because the base form of the present tense, azhibu, it automatically means I'm going.
Right, gotcha.
So I don't really use it, but I try to force myself to use it when I, have new students so that you guys, get a gist of how the language, the mechanics of the language. So if it makes it easier to use the English way and azhibu, that's fine. But azhibu by itself means I'm going.
Gotcha.
You got it, Ada?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so now I'm gonna open up for questions because it's almost time for us to get out of here. Them 2 hours be going fast, man. Any questions about anything?
I'm sitting. I don't think I got to write it down. The translations for I'm sitting.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you that. Okay, I need you to write the 3-part verb JLS.
No.
S is in Sam, L is in Lamont, and you just want I'm sitting, or do you want all the 4 forms?
I wrote down most of them. JLS, I definitely don't remember.
Okay, so do you want all 4 forms, or do you just
No,
want?
No, JLS. The other ones, I know I wrote those down.
Okay, so JLS is the 3-part. No. I'm saying the 4 forms of JLS.
Oh yes, yes. If you have time,
I do. I always got time. I work for y'all. So okay, so you put the A between the J and the L, and you put the U between the L and the S. This is the simple present tense form, and in Nuwaubic, simple present tense form only means we make a statement. I sit. So that means sit.
I sit. Present tense. So what I do is I write it present, and I put either the vowels need to go before or after the consonants.
Right. Okay, so you're gonna see a pattern because I'm very repetitious with the way I teach. Like, I'm gonna give you the patterns of where all the vowels go. Like most of the people that's been coming to class, they've been hearing me say it so long that they know exactly in the simple present where the vowels go. The present tense vowels go different, and it's more vowels because in the simple present there's 2 vowels, A-U. In the present tense there's 3 vowels, A-E-U, and they're arranged differently. The vowels is what's telling us the sound of the word and what tense it's in. So when you hear jalus, you automatically know that somebody is actually making a statement. When you hear ajlisu, or ana ajlisu, somebody is making a statement of something they're doing right now. When you hear jalasa, somebody's making a statement of something they already did. When you hear julisa, andi julisa, or anhu julisa, somebody is making a statement about something that has or have been done. So let's go to the next one and you'll see. I want you to write JLS all over again.
Okay.
Then I want you to put, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying I wrote it down.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to put an A at the beginning, an A in front of the J. I want you to put the E between the L and the S. And I want you to put the U at the end after the S. Now, this is the present tense happening right now. And that's pronounced aj lisu. Aj lisu. That literally means I am sitting or I'm sitting. So if I call you on the phone and be like, Shinu tap milu, Sharon, or Sharon, Shinu tap milu, yo, what you doing? You can say, Ana ajalisu fi habit, I'm sitting in the house. Ana ajalisu fi ha seyor, I'm sitting in the car. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's something you're doing right now as we're speaking.
Okay.
All right. So now I want you to write the JLS 3-part verb all over again.
Okay.
Now, this is the past tense of sit or sitting. I want you to put the A in between the J and the L. I want you to put another A between the L and the S. And then I want you to put an A at the end after the S. Jalasa, 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 sat.
Okay, so the
Right?
past tense is the 3 A's.
Absolutely. The past tense of had been done.
Okay.
Right. I sat. That's what that means, sat. So you would just say, Ana jalasa, I sat. Inta jalasa, if you're talking to a male, you sat. Inti jalasa, for you sat to a female. Huwa jalasa, he sat. Hiya jalasa, nahnu jalasa, hum jalasa, or intum jalasa. I sat, you sat, or whatever. So now I want you to write the last form, which is write the 3-part verb, JLS. Then I want you to put a U between the J and the L. I want you to put the E between the L and the S. And I want you to put an A at the end after the S. Julissa, Julissa. But the difference between all those other forms is every time you use the form, you have to use one of the conjugated forms of the verb have or has, because that signifies that it's past tense participle, anda. So it has sat, like you could be talking about a food, right? Like some food. Like it could be, I'm gonna just use yogurt. You might come in your house and be like, man, who the hell left the yogurt on the counter? This has been here for 3 days. It has sat here for 3 days. Zianda Julissa Henna, or Zianda Julissa Hen, Litala Yowaman. It has sat here for 3 days. Somebody need to get it up. Understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Any other questions?
Got a couple questions on a couple words. How do you say me? Or how do you spell me?
N-E-E. Knee. Knee is me. N as in Nancy. E as in Eric. E as in Eric. Knee.
Okay. And what about?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, good. Yeah, my question was, how do you say thank you?
Okay, so spell this word. Now I'm gonna give you the word we use for thank you, but it's literally not thank you. It's thanks because it's just short. But I can give you the word for thank you. But if you say thank you in our dialect, you have to distinguish between a male and a female or plural you all. So no, it's okay. The equivalent of it is this: TAW, and this is also Egyptian. We use the Egyptian word for thank. We don't use the Nubic shukran. TAW, UH, AAT, tawahat, tawahat. So if you want to tell a person thank you, we say tawahat. Literally, it means thanks. Just simple thanks.
Okay.
Hey, tawahat enti or enta, or you wouldn't? You would just say thanks.
No. Okay. So if you want to actually, because that's definitely English. So if you want to use the English form of it, I'm gonna write this down. TAWUH, and that means thank. Now I want y'all to whoever wrote that word down, I want y'all to underline the AAT. I want y'all to underline AAT in the tawahat. because we'll be dealing with that in probably the next class. That's how you make something plural in Nuwaubic, like rahubat. Rahubat means greetings.
Oh, okay.
It's like putting an S on it in Nuwaubic,
Yeah.
right? So to shorten it, we just say tawahat, thanks. But if you want to say thank you, tawa inta, tawa inti, or thank you all, tawa intum. Any other questions?
Yeah, one more word. This.
Who?
This. THIS.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the proper way to say that because my speech fucked up. So I'm gonna give you the proper way to say it, right? Okay, so because I use half for everything. So well, not everything, but a lot of things. I want you to write HAZA. HAZA. And I also got PowerPoints out on those. Those are what you call demonstrative pronouns in the language. This, that, these, those.
Mm-hmm. I gotta
And
check
the interrogative ones. Okay, so that's pronounced haza. 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 And that means this. But because we say haza for that, haza for this, we just chop the word and just say ha. So I could be like ha means this. I can be like ha means it's because hazy means it's or it is. And so, that's how I use it. But I mean, I can give the proper form and I know how to use it though. But I don't be with all the words. Like I just be trying to talk short and sweet. But that's how you say this. Anybody else need more words?
What
Yes,
about?
I do. Sorry. I've got something written down here as Ziha, but I don't know what it means. Ziha, 2 words, Ziha and Anzi. I can't remember.
There's no such thing as Ziha. We don't say Ziha means it, her.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I don't know why I wrote it.
No,
down
Z,
here, but
it, and ha means her. Like,
yeah.
back in the day, she and her was both here. He and him was both hua. But when the Nuwaubic came, it split. Hua became just strictly for he, and who became him. That's why we say anfunzi ilahu. We don't say, now you can say anfunzi ilahua, give it to him or he or him, but anfunzi ilahu, right? So, but there's no such thing as ziha because that's like saying it, her.
Yeah, I don't know why I wrote it's on here, but I was just figuring out what it meant. Anyway, and Anzi, ANZZI.
Anzi.
And
I don't.
ANZI.
No. I don't know, Miss Ann. That I'm confused now because that I don't recognize that at all.
You don't
No.
recognize it.
Cross that out because I don't know what that is. Cross that out.
Okay.
Did you write first of all, did you write the meaning down to it? Because if you told me what meaning you wrote next to it, I can give you the proper words for it.
No, that's all I have. Probably it was nothing. Probably I just scribbled
Yeah, I don't know
something.
what no Anzi. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, don't worry then, because it's just I didn't have anything next to it, so I was wondering why I wrote.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All right. So anybody, you need more words? You need another word, Miss Ann?
No, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. Anybody else need?
I just had one word, man. I'm gonna be quick. I know Hirzu, if I'm pronouncing that right, is like here, take this.
Hirzu. Well, we have two words for that. Hirzu or huna. But Hirzu, Hirzu is in the teacher's guide. Or now in the teacher's guide, there are two words. You have Hirzu and you have just regular here, HIR. So it's like here, take this. Hirzu is more like how I translate. Like here it is, because zoo is a chopped word in the teacher's guide for izu, for is. Like here it is. Here, take it. Here it is. I don't remember how to translate.
What's the word as far as like location? Like I'm here.
Okay, HEN. The word for here is H-E-N. I also have a PowerPoint on those words, time and place.
All right.
H-E-N. Hin is here. Hinak is there. Hin,
Gotcha.
hinak.
Gotcha.
Asdor hin, asub uwa hinak.
So
Go ahead. Asmi or Yolanda. I'm listening to you.
no, I just said thanks, bro.
Okay. It's tawahat. That's when you use the words tawahat. All right. Anybody else need more words before we get out of here?
Bro or brother.
Brother?
Yeah, brother or bro, for sure. The bro, broham, bro.
Okay. So I'll give you brother and sister. Okay. So in the Zardifa, we use ahu, A-K-H-U. And then I'm going to give y'all, because we use both. I use more ahu, but I understand the Egyptian as well. I just don't use it as much, but I'll understand it when it's spoken. So A-K-H-U is brother, or you could say S-E-N-A, Senna, Senna. And sister, we would say in Zarifa, U-K-H-U-T, Uhut, Uhut.
One more again, you can spell that?
U-K-H-U-T, U-K-H-U-T, Uhut.
Gotcha.
Or you can say, you take the same word ahu and make it into a feminine, A-K-H-U. Then I want you to put a hyphen, because you got to hyphenate it because another vowel comes after. That's another rule. We'll deal with it another time, but I'm going to just give you the word. A-K-H-U, then put a hyphen and put E-T, ahuet, ahuet. Hiya ahueti, she's my sister. Or dikizu ahueti, that is my sister. So you can say ahuet for sister, or ochut, or you could say ahu or senna for brother. Either one you choose. We use them both.
Well, appreciate you, brother.
All right, so we'll do it next day. We doing good, man. We'll do it next day. All right, family, what do?
Okay. What do?
Wadu.